The rain hammered against the windowpane like a relentless drumbeat, but inside the dim, cluttered apartment, the only sound that truly mattered was a faint, labored wheezing. A wet, rattling gasp. 12-year-old Leo knelt on the worn linoleum floor, his small hands trembling as he stroked the soft fur of the ginger cat curled in his lap. Buster, his only companion in this cold, empty space. The little tabby's body felt unnaturally limp, his sides heaving with shallow, gurgling breaths. A spike of icy panic clutched at Leo's throat. He knew this sound. He'd heard it before, in the quiet nights, when his mom thought he was asleep. He scrambled to his feet, bolting toward her bedroom at the end of the narrow hallway. Flipping on the harsh overhead light revealed a scene of disarray. Tangled sheets, the stale air thick with cigarette smoke and hopelessness. And there, on the nightstand, next to a smeared whiskey glass, sat an orange prescription bottle, half empty. Scattered on the carpet below were a few small blue tablets. Buster must have knocked it over. No, Leo whispered, his voice cracking. He couldn't lose Buster. The cat was the only constant in his fractured world, the one living thing that purred against his chest, that looked at him with unwavering trust, making him feel like he mattered. Tears blurred his vision as he scooped up the tiny, fading animal, cradling him close. He had no money, not even for the bus. The vet clinic on the main street was a grueling 5-mile trek through the storm, and they'd turn him away without payment. He knew it. He had one desperate choice left, the one place he'd vowed never to return. Leo burst through the apartment door, the rain lashing his face, soaking his thin hoodie instantly. He didn't run toward the bright lights of the main road. Instead, he veered away, sprinting into the gloom toward the looming overpass where the city, neon haze, faded into forgotten industrial sprawl. His sneakers slept against puddles, his lungs burning with each desperate stride. He clutched Buster's fragile weight tightly, shielding him from the downpour as best he could. The world blurred into a smear of grays and blacks, the storm's roar muffling his sobs. Finally, he skidded to a halt before a heavy steel door under a flickering neon sign that buzzed erratically. New Hope Clinic. The pinkish glow cast eerie shadows on the cracked concrete. He pounded on the door with his raw fist. Please, help! He's not breathing right. A buzz hummed, and the door clicked open. Leo stumbled into a sterile waiting room that smelled of bleach and stale coffee. Fluorescent lights buzzed overhead, illuminating rows of cracked plastic chairs. The woman behind the reception desk didn't even glance up from her paperwork. "We're closing soon, kid. This isn't an animal shelter." From a dimly lit hallway, a man emerged in crisp blue scrubs, his shoulders slumped with exhaustion. He was in his late 40s, with salt and pepper hair, and deep lines etched around his steel grey eyes. His name tag read, Dr. Aris. He froze, his stern face hardening as recognition dawned. "Leo," he said, his voice flat, edged with old pain. "You shouldn't be here. Your mother knows the rules." "It's not about me," Leo cried, his voice splintering. He thrust out the limp cat. "He got into her pills. The blue ones. Please, Dr. Aris. You help people who need it. He's the only one I have." Dr. Aris's gaze shifted, locking not on Leo, but on the tiny, unmoving ginger form. The room fell into a heavy silence, broken only by the relentless rain and Leo's ragged, pleading breaths. The doctor's expression was analytical, detached. Then, with a sigh that seemed to drag the exhaustion of countless nights from his chest, he reached out and gently lifted Buster from Leo's arms. His hands, steady and calloused, cradled the cat with surprising tenderness. "Go sit down," he ordered, his tone brooking no argument. "And don't move." Leo collapsed into a plastic chair, staring at the wall clock. The second hand crawled forward mercilessly. Each tick echoed in the quiet room. Thunder rumbled like distant artillery. Time stretched into an agonizing void. Leo's mind raced with flashes of Buster chasing yarn, purring away the silence after his mom's outbursts. At long last, the hallway door creaked open again. Dr. Aris stepped out, holding Buster wrapped snugly in a soft surgical towel. The cat's green eyes were blinking slowly, his chest rising and falling in a steady, even rhythm. A faint purr vibrated through the fabric. Leo leaped to his feet, a choked sob escaping his lips. He'll make it. Dr. Aris replied, his voice rough. He didn't immediately hand the cat over. Instead, he held Leo's gaze with an intensity that pinned the boy in place. Leo flinched, bracing for rejection, for the door to slam on this miracle. "I didn't save him for you, Leo," the doctor continued, his words thick with emotion he could no longer contain. Leo froze, the doctor's stern mask finally shattered, revealing a raw vulnerability. "I've been at this clinic for 5 years now," he said, his voice quivering slightly. "Ever since your mother took you away in the dead of night, I've waited every single shift, hoping against hope, that one day you would push through that door." He carefully, reverently placed the warm, purring bundle into Leo's trembling arms. Buster nuzzled against the boy's chest, letting out a soft mew. "Welcome home, son.